Lesson 35 corrections video. The first thing that you need to remember is that perfect intervals and major intervals are what we call diatonic intervals. This means that the top note belongs to the scale of the bottom note, which is why having our key signatures in our brain and using our circle of fifths effectively is so important. All right. So, and that is kind of more reiterated right here. The first and last notes of each tetrachord, remember tetrachords from the beginning of the year, whole, half. The first and the last interval of each tetrachord are going to be perfect. And the middle two intervals are going to be major. And this is as long as they are diatonic, meaning that they match the key signature of the bottom note. So, first thing we're going to do on our exercises is count quantity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be a sixth of some kind. F, which is our bottom note, has one flat in the key signature, which is right there. So this note does belong to that note, so it is going to be a major sixth because sixths are major. This is a first or a unison, and because they are the exact same note, they are going to be perfect. Next, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, the bottom note is F. Its key signature has one flat, meaning that this E does belong to that scale. And so it is going to be a major seventh because sevenths are major when they belong in the scale. This is a 1, 2, second, same thing. We're in the key of G, which only has F sharps. And so this A does belong to the key of G. It is a major second. Here we have a 1, 2, 3, fourth. Key of C has no sharps and no flats, which means that the F does belong to that key signature. And fourths are perfect because they are the last note of that first tetrachord. Next, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighths or octaves are perfect when they are diatonic, meaning that this note matches the key signature of this note. They're the exact same note, so it is perfect. Here we lastly have a fifth. And the key signature is F, which means one flat. This note C is part of that scale, and so it is a perfect fifth. Now you're going to do the same thing, but in reverse. They're telling you what to draw, and you are going to draw that note. So we're in bass clef. This is a C, F, G, C. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to make sure that that top note, G, belongs to the C scale. C has no sharps and no flats, so G belongs, and we don't have to change anything else. Next, it wants a perfect eighth. So an octave is always going to go from one instance of the letter to the next instance of the letter. So up to F again, and they need to match exactly to be perfect, so we're done there as well. Next, we have a major third. So we have 1, 2, 3. G has one sharp, which is F sharp. And so that B already belongs. We don't have to modify it at all to make it match. It is a major third. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C major has no sharps and no flats, so that B belongs automatically. This is an F again, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D has one flat, which is B flat, and so that D is not affected by it. D natural belongs to the key of F. We're finished with that. Here we have a C. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. C has no sharps and no flats, so that F automatically belongs. G, we need a second, which we always offset like this. And F has one flat, which is B flat. That A is not affected by it, and so we are done there as well. And then for our perfect unisons, we are simply going to draw the exact same note. Make sure that yours matches mine. Anything that doesn't, make sure that you have corrected or completed with your red pencil, and then submit a picture on Canvas.